Hey guys, it's Jenny with Art for Good. Today I am back with a little experiment that I'm doing using acrylic inks on paper. I have been thinking about this for a long time and I'm glad to be finally showing you my little experiment here. This is not just any paper, this is a very special kind of paper, so be sure that you check the description below for the exact link to this product on Amazon. This paper is 11 by 14 and it comes in a pack of about 25. And they also have larger rolls of this if you'd like to make a larger piece. So anyway, be sure you check that out. Don't just try to find your own paper. This is a very specific one that doesn't tear, it doesn't warp when you add moisture. It's super unique. So let's get into it. So I have put down an old towel here underneath my paper, and I'm just using a paintbrush and water to put down a layer of where I would like the first piece of ink to go. My goal here is just to, again, I'm just experimenting. I'm not trying to hang this in a museum or anywhere, really. I just wanted to try it out because paper is so much easier to store than all of these canvases, right? If y'all could see my guest closet right now, it is jam-packed full of old paintings. So this is really appealing to me. So now I'm going in with my ink. My ink is mixed in a tiny little syringe bottle that is about half ink and half water. And this is a phthalo green. Again, I'll put the exact product in the description below so you don't have to guess what's going on here. And then I'm also going in with just plain water also, just to help it flow on the paper a little bit more. Now the benefit of having a towel down is that all this extra ink that you have on your paper, you can just tap it onto the old towel and it will come off right away. The goal is to not get too much ink on the paper, otherwise it may puddle up and kind of disrupt what you're trying to do with the composition. So I'm just tilting it back and forth. This is a heavy enough paper that it facilitates that really well. And then I'm going to be working in layers. So you're gonna see several iterations of this, and don't worry, I'm gonna speed it up after I show you one more layer, just so we can kind of get to the point here. But you have to let it dry in between. So that is the key to getting this layered, beautiful look. It looks like water. So I usually let it dry in a couple of hours, and then I go back and do my next layer. All right, so we're gonna let this dry and then we're gonna go on to the second coat. So now we are gonna do the same thing where I'm just putting down water in a little bit different area with my paintbrush, and then I'm gonna squeeze that same ink on to create darker and darker and darker layers. All right, round 2 is done, and so now we're gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna speed up the rest of this video, and then at the very end, we'll regroup. I'll show you the final results, so stick around for that. All right, let's take a look at the final piece. I love how this turned out. It looks almost like watercolors, but so much more vibrant and richer. I love, using the water in this way. It actually makes it look like real water in your painting. So this is one of my favorite techniques. Well, that's all the time I have for today, but stay tuned. I do have many more plans for this rest of this pack of paper. I'm gonna try some different designs this time, and let's see what we can achieve. Well, that's all the time I have for today. I'll see you next time.